So in this example, we'll see what are the valid use of pointers in arrays and what are the invalid use of pointers in array. Okay, so this is invalid. So here we are having A5, the same example, but I did some changes here. So if you did not understand what I've done in the previous program, you can just use this program. Okay. Now here having int A5, which is storing the value 0, 9, 6, 8 and 7. So 0, 9, 6, 8 and 7. This is index location 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is A. So let us suppose the base address of this array is 1000. Therefore, because it is an integer array, that means every index location will take 2 bytes. The address of this location will be 1002. It will be 1004. It will be 1006. It will be 1008. Okay, and this A is storing 1000. Right now, in this program, we are having a pointer P, and this P is storing the address stored at the location A. Right, so which is equivalent to equating A. That means whatever the value stored in the variable A is now will be stored in this pointer P. So that means P is now going to store 1000. Okay. Now in the next line we are printing A. So the value stored at A is 1000. Therefore it is now going to print 1000. Okay. In the next line I am doing A plus 2. A plus 2 means I am incrementing A by 2, and this statement is equivalent to A plus 2 into size of int. Therefore 1000 plus 2 into 2, which is equal to 1004. So it is now going to print 1004. Okay. Now in the next line I am doing star of A plus 2. So it is star of A plus 2. Okay. So that means first I'll take the value which is stored at the location which is pointed by A. So A is pointing to the location 1000. So I'll take the value which is stored at that location, which is 0, and I'll add 2 to it. So it will print 0 plus 2, which is equal to 2. So this is going to print 2. Right. Now in the next statement I have having P is equal to P plus 2. That means I'm going to increment this P by 2 into size of integer. So which is equivalent to P into P plus 2 into size of integer, which is 2 bytes. So P is equal to P plus 4. So now P is going to the location 1004. Therefore P is location pointing to this location. Okay. So till now all these statements are valid. Okay. Now in this place I am printing the value pointed by the pointer P, which is stored at the location which is pointed by P. Right. So P is pointed to the location 1004, and the value stored at the location 1004 is 6. Therefore it is now going to print 6. Okay. Now in the next statement we are having printf %u comma star of P plus 1. That means this star is only associated with this P. Right. So this P is pointing to the location 1004. That means this is going to the location 1004, take the value which is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. Therefore it is now going to print 7. But in the next statement, the star is associated with the statement P plus 1. That means this statement is star of P plus 1 into size of integer. Right. So which is equal to P plus 2. Right. So we'll go to the location 1004 plus 2, which is equal to 1000. Sorry, this will not change the value. So we'll just go to the location 1006 and we'll print the value. Therefore it is now going to print 8. Okay. And till now all these statements are valid. So the value stored at P is only 1004. I'll just correct it. It is 1004 only. Okay, because we did not change the value of P here. Right. Okay. Now this size of integer is of 2 bytes. Therefore it will print P is star of P plus, that is, therefore it will print star of 1004 plus 2, which is equal to 1006. So value stored at the location 1006 is 8. Therefore it will print 8. Okay. Now in the next statement I am doing A is equal to A plus 2. That means A was pointing to the location 1000. So I am making A to point to the location 1004, which is 2 into size of int, which is 1004. Right. So but this is not a valid statement. Why? Because even though this A is acting as a pointer. So because this is actually very similar to saying that this A is a pointer, but we cannot increment its value. For example, here in this statement, P is equal to P plus 2 is valid, right? Because P is not P is not taken at P of 5 or something, because here if you see the first statement, they have given officially A5. That means A is pointing to the base address of this array, and then we took the pointer P, right? But whenever we try to change this value of this pointer P, then this is valid. Now in this case, if say A is also a pointer which is pointing to this array, but we cannot increment the value of A. We cannot change the value of A. Here I am actually changing the value. I am modifying the value stored at A, and this is not allowed. So this is invalid. So if you execute this statement, this will give you an error. So this is invalid. Therefore this is invalid. Therefore all the statements will not be executed. Right? Okay. Now take some more examples here.